Good morning and welcome to VOP News Updates. I'm Moses Humphrey. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has declared Governor Fintiri of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, winner of the governorship election in Adamawa State. A supplementary election was held after the March 18 governorship election was declared inconclusive. Mr. Fintiri won the supplementary election with 9,337 votes. He defeated his closest rival, Aisha Dahiru, popularly called Binani, of the All Progressive Congress APC, who came second in the poll with 6,513 votes. The supplementary election was held in 69 polling units in the 20 local government areas in the state, with less than 40,000 eligible voters. The final results were announced by the INEC returning officer in the state, Mohammed Mili, a professor, who said the PDP governorship candidate has met the constitutional requirement and thereby returned as governor-elect of the state. However, on Sunday, the resident electoral commissioner, Huduari, had declared Mrs. Dahiru the winner of the supplementary election, while the collation of the results was still in progress. INEC headquarters in Abuja declared the Rex action null and void and suspended the collation of the results. In the same vein, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says it will write the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, for immediate investigation and possible prosecution of the resident electoral commissioner for Adamawa State, Huduari, who illegally announced Aisha Dahiru of the All Progressive Congress APC as the winner of the gubernatorial elections in the state. The Electoral Commission also said it will request the Secretary to Government of the Federation for further action. Now, this was contained in a short statement posted on the Commission's Twitter handle on Tuesday, shortly after a meeting in Abuja. The development came 24 hours after the Commission barred Mr. Ari from its premises in Adamawa and ordered the Administrative Secretary in the state, Adamu Gujungu, to take over INEC activities in Adamawa. A federal high court in Abuja has halted plans by the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to suspend Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State and his loyalists in the state following their alleged involvement in anti-party activities. Also, the Rivers State Governor-elect, Siminalayi Fubara, and his deputy, Dr. Ngozi Odu, were among those that the court restrained the national leadership of the party from suspending. The court, in its judgment by Justice Inyang Ekwo, held that there was merit in the suit brought to safeguard their membership of the party. The court held that arbitrarily suspending the applicants without recourse to the rule of law would amount to a flagrant breach of their constitutional rights to freedom of association. And of their constitutional rights to freedom of association. Justice Ekwo stressed that the court was empowered to intervene in the affairs of a political party whenever there is a breach or the likelihood of a violation of its own laid down rules and regulations. He held that the court has the power to grant redress to persons who have established that there are planned actions that could lead to the infringement of their rights. The Federal High Court, Abuja, has declared the sacking of Ifeanyi Ararume as non-executive chairman of the Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, as illegal and unlawful. Delivering judgment in the matter on Tuesday, the judge, Inyang Ekwo, said that his removal was unconstitutional, and as such, the court restored him as the non-executive chairman of the National Oil Company with full benefits. The judge also set aside every decision taken by the board that was appointed after Mr. Ararume's removal. Mr. Ekwo awarded 5 billion naira as damages in favor of Mr. Ararume. Mr. Ararume sued the federal government, praying the courts to declare his sack as NNPC board chairman illegal, unlawful, and unconstitutional. He contended that his removal by a letter dated January 17, 2022 was with reference number SGF 3V111/86 was a violation of the CAMA law under which NNPCL was incorporated. Apart from asking the courts to issue an order to return him to office, Ararume also demanded for 100 billion naira as compensation for the damages he suffered following the unlawful removal. Ms. Ararume, who was appointed to the position in September 2021, was removed shortly before the inauguration of the board of the company in January 2022. And finally, in the foreign news, the Sudanese Transitional Sovereign Council is accusing two neighboring countries of providing military support to the Rapid Support Forces. International and regional organizations have called for an immediate end of the fighting in the capital, Khartoum, between the Sudanese army and the paramilitary forces. They also called for non-external intervention that may prolong the suffering of civilians. Chad and the Central African Republic are two countries that border Sudan in the west and southwest. Experts and observers have warned against regional destabilization as there are already armed conflicts in Libya and the Central African Republic and a fragile government in Chad between them. And that's it on the VOP News Updates. I am Moses Humphrey. Don't forget to follow our YouTube page. It is VOP Voice of the People Television on YouTube, and on Instagram and Twitter, we are VOPTV Live. My name is Moses Humphrey.